And welcome to the Veggie Kitchen. I'm your host Ed. I've got my oven preheating today because I'm baking. I'm making the Nutty, Fruity, Chocolate, and Oatmeal Cookie. Stay tuned, VeggieKitchen.org. Today I'm baking up the Nutty, Fruity, Oatmeal, and Chocolate Chip Cookie. This is a great cookie. It uses toasted pecans, it has dried cherries, and the bittersweet flavor of chocolate all coming together, making this delicious, easy cookie you can make at home. I'm starting with butter and brown sugar in the bowl here. I'm mixing the wet ingredients first. What I'm going to do is whip these up for about 30 seconds or so. Get a nice, creamy consistency. It's hard for me to talk when I'm mixing, but hang in there. Here we go. Okay, into this I'm adding my vanilla and some yogurt. I need to get all the yogurt out. This is like 3 tablespoons. The yogurt is my egg substitute. 3 tablespoons is about the same volume of 1 large egg. Okay, we're good there. Mix it up. See, in baking, sometimes you get to use tools. They're small tools, but they're still tools, right? Maybe it's actually an appliance, not really a tool. Okay, look at this, nice, creamy. It looks almost fudgy. To this, I am going to be adding my flour and my leavening. I have baking soda and baking powder. That's in. And then the rolled oats. I'm using rolled oats, not the quick oats. I want a little bit more texture. And I have my bittersweet chocolate. I just chopped it roughly. In it goes. Using cherries. These are dried cherries. You could use raisins if you have. You can find any kind of dried fruit would be good, but the cherry goes really cool with the chocolate. And also, I'm missing something. Oh, the pecans. See, what I did earlier, when I was preheating the oven, I put the pecans in the pan, baking pan, and I put them in the oven to toast. So they toasted for about 8 minutes or so, 8 to 10 minutes, just to give them more flavor. Just give them, give them a rough chop, and I'll put them in. So you could do the same thing. When you're preheating your oven, we're at 350 degrees, put the pecans in. Just remember they're in there so you don't burn them. Actually, you'll smell how nice the aroma is when they're cooking, so that'll remind you, hey, there's something in the oven. Okay, a rough chop, and in they go. These are all my ingredients. Quick mix first. I'm going to actually use the blender. I'm just going to start it by hand. Someone asked me, does it matter if you put the dry ingredients first or the wet? For this recipe, you start with the wet for sure. It's different. I don't really know the reason why, but a lot of cookies I make, you start with the dry. Anyway, it's a mystery of the baking world. Here we go. Coming together, hang in there, okay? Hear that? It's lugging down the... Too much batter stuck in the little whipper things here. Okay, looks pretty good. I'm going going to just make sure I get all of the flour off the edges. It's a nice mixture. Okay, this is it. Cookie batter. Cookie dough. Some people eat cookie dough raw. I don't know about that. I've never tried it. I'm not sure if you could eat raw flour, but people do it. I don't know. Maybe they just, it's like an urban legend or something. Oh, cookie dough. I don't know. I have never tried it, so I don't know if it's good or bad. Alright, I have my mix, and I'm going to use the tablespoon here, and I'm going to put them out on the baking tray. This mix will give us about 2 dozen cookies, so it's going to take 2 trays. And I'm going to set my cookies. See, it's like a tablespoon. I'm going to set the cookie. Oh, these are nice. It's nice and gooey. When you make it, you feel this. Yeah, it's right. Nice and gooey. And set the cookies about 2 inches apart. I'm going to make my rolls like this, and the cookies will rise and spread. So about 2 inches apart so they don't touch each other. Okay, I'm going to finish putting these together. We'll put them in the oven. I'm going to go for about 350 for about 11 minutes. That's how my oven does this. Okay, so let me put these together. I'll put them in the oven. We'll come back and check how they're doing. VeggieKitchen.org. Okay, we're back. It's been 11 minutes. Time to check the cookies. Yeah. Just right. And I have the other batch off camera. I was making the other cookies. See, you got to keep working off camera. And they're ready to go in. This is the second batch. Okay, this is it. It was 11 minutes in my oven. They're nice and toasty brown on the top. They rose up really nice. Smells delicious. This is one great cookie. I hope you'll try it. The Nutty, Fruity, Oatmeal, and Chocolate Cookie. I have to let them cool before I can move them, before we can eat them. Okay, that's it for today. VeggieKitchen.org. Thanks for watching. As always, you can find us on iTunes. Just search for The Veggie Kitchen. Thank you so much. We'll see you soon.